You're such an asshole.
Okay, leading off from the beginning, I'm going to recommend again, even though my name is only co-authored on it. Everyone tuning in, please go get the book, How Not to Become a Millennial. The link is down below. It is not anti-millennial. Actually, it's about the only real gift of love or care or concern for the millennial generations because it's the only bit of truth ever given to the millennials. Right now, of course, we get into the paradox. They're not going to listen. They're going to double down. Master's degrees. You don't know. UBI. So, save only those that you can. So now I am making a plea to Gen Z to merely look at your older brothers and sisters and say, do you want to be not poor, negative net worth, in debt, living at home in 35 like your older brother or sister, metaphorically speaking, with a completely worthless degree and no hope or future whatsoever? Do you want that? Right? So we're going to have a very adult conversation. And unfortunately, it's not totally the client's fault because his parents didn't tell him. All right. So I apologize to you in advance, but I'm going to have to kick you square in the nads, man, because you need to wake the F up. You need to get rid of this BS and propaganda that your teachers and your parents and everyone has been telling you, because it's the exact same thing that happened to millennials. And I need you to stop feeling and start thinking. And all I'm asking for is this. Look at the generation ahead of you. Do you want that to happen to you? You don't? Well, listen up, son. And beyond what I'm charging you here, I charge this guys $100 to kick him in the nads. Charge him $100 because it needs to sting. I need you to wake up. Oh, you're just $5 because you're a poor boy. He didn't ask for a discount, by the way. I'm just like, no, he needs to wake up. You need to have skin in this game. I need you to pay it. And look, you're going to pay $500 a credit for boobity boo studies. Someone said, it was a good comment. He says, yeah, I'm majoring in getting degree studies. That you just keep getting more and more degrees. Had a teacher get a degree in general studies. So hopefully it's like taking the shockers to you, $100 bill. Shake, shake. We wake you up. I won't lie to you, man. You're going to waste your life. You might as well not be living your life if you keep going down this path and you don't wake up. You don't realize the error that you're making. And so a much cheaper way for everyone, though not specifically tailored to your individual situation, would be to get the book, How Not to Become a Millennial. Get it for a loved one. Get it for a young. I would say that's more important than bachelor pad economics, especially for the younger, because bachelor pad economics is how do you do it? What should you do? Well, if you're brainwashed to believe UBI and the world should just do what I want and follow hard and dreams, and you're a dude. Anyway, if you're in that la-la land, I could give you the secret to life. You're not going to follow it because you need to get deprogrammed. You need to get unbrainwashed, and you are partially brainwashed now, young man, but I'm glad you're reaching out to me. So hopefully you won't end up like what? Your modern day 38-year-old millennial in debt, waiting on the government to bail them out, unhappy with the only thing, like Golem with the ring, my precious, is their left-leaning politics. I love the precious. What about Christianity? Oh. You believe in the God in the sky, that the earth is only 6,000 years old? Yeah, I don't, but yeah. Oh, you're so dumb. Don't you believe that communism works? We just haven't done it right yet. Yeah, but me believing in the guy in the sky and the earth being 6,000 years old doesn't like kill 150 million people. So you believe in evil, huh? All right. So let's get to it. Seeking an evaluation of my present day career potential. 33-year-old. Okay, you're a millennial. I thought you were Z. Single remote IT tech support guy, $15 an hour in a major metro area in a good state. Worthless degree holder with a crappy resume, living paycheck to paycheck. A bulleted personal summary of my education job history since 2010 is available if you give me a better idea. No debt, no drugs, no women, no family. That's the only reason you're like doing okay right now is you haven't screwed up. That's good. That's good. You got a worthless degree. Plan to enroll in an online programming course by a web development of 25 years. Looking into PHP and freelance within 2 years, starting at 55,000 up to 75 to 80,000 in 5 years. Why you? Well, okay, that's reasonable. That's fair. Focus on saving and quality of life next 5 to 10 years. Working for myself as a company would be one of the dream. Found you through Rollo, not that guy, and started unplugging since December. All right. So this is why you still got a little bit of leftover, hungover, not in a drinking sense, but there's still like you're still not out yet. You're still not fully deprogrammed. Zeroed out many times in life by family and friends as a hardcore blue pill beta. Today I'm first. Good. Putting yourself at the center of the thing. Aiming to maximize whatever's left of my peak SMV years. All right. Here's the summary. Here we go. I wasted a lot of time investing my whole identity and religion and pursuing hobbies like dancing and video games in worthless ways. The rest is downhill. Stop. Okay, the religion, if your folks dragged you into that, that's understandable. You had no control over that, all right? But if you personally pursued that, you didn't believe it deep down inside, and the video games, let's just call this what this is. You were lazy. That's it. Watch the video I did where we tried to help this young Latino male get out of poverty. And you look at all it is, has nothing to do with him being Latino or male, but you look at all the decisions he made and his mom as well. All their problems came from the fact that every decision, which way did they went? They went the lazy way. And like, oh, we're going to get kicked out of our home. Why don't you get a job? Whoa. And you tried to find purpose and reason in things that were lazy. And how did that work for you? What's it? Okay, let's talk about $15 an hour. All right. Are you working more hours and spending more calories of energy working at $15 an hour than had you just majored in computer science the first time when you were younger and would be making $50, $60 an hour at 33? So I got to read that book. There's a whole chapter on being lazy. You will work twice as hard. You have worked twice as hard trying to do it the lazy way than if you just put in the work the first time. Oh, and by the way, watch my video. Every millennial gets to go to college twice because now, oh, look, you get to go to college again. It's too late. You are doomed. You are damned. You are condemned to waste more. Well, not waste. This time you're going to invest time in college, right? I'm trying to help out the younger Gen Z or types. Like, hey, you could go to school once or you could go to school twice. And in case you go and double down on masters, you get to go 3 times. But all of this, it's not hard. It's not hard. Aaron, why does my life suck? Chances are you were lazy. Okay? So my purpose, right off the bat, lazy. When someone says, I tried to find purpose and meaning in becoming a martial artist and sparring and getting my butt kicked, that's not lazy. I try to find purpose and meaning in hiking across the Appalachia Trail. That's not lazy. I try to find purpose and meaning in starting a company, making a profit, and solving a problem. Not lazy. I found touchy-feely and love and religion and chakra crystals. Okay, the Minneapolis Women's Guild is over there. Lazy. And I don't know if you've noticed women who participate in tarot card reading or whatever, who sell chakra crystals, they don't have an adequately funded 401k plan. And they work way harder. Way harder. They gotta work a second job. So let's start with that. Your problem is that you are lazy. And you think, there's some piece of you that still thinks maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get the job. Maybe I'll be Ocasio-Cortez. I'll get elected to Congress and I never have to work. No, you're not Barack Obama. You're not Mark Dayton. You're not a George Bush. You're not a Clinton. You're not a Rockefeller. You're Joe Blow. And Joe Blow, by God, gets to work for a living. Who dang diggly dangly? Web development looks like a realistic path to financial freedom for me. I could throttle my learning speed and pivot directions without an academic calendar holding me back. I'll just cheat on the tests anyway. Lazy! Pretending I know something is the lamest thing I can do. In addition, I've considered a computer science degree, but it'll take 4 years minimum, and I suck at math. Lazy! The merits of a military way of life like belonging and natural masculine order appeal to me on a deep level. However, being institutionalized in this way and age does not. I've proven through religion that I can toe the line better than most, but I'm fundamentally more rebellious than I am obedient. I can't turn off my brain for anyone. Oh, see how that works for you. From my point of view, there are straighter paths to developing marketable skills today than what the government can offer. It seems like another detour. I guess it's all a matter of perspective. Well, thanks for your time. All right. Like I said, you've partially waken up. All right. And reading through this, you're still lazy. You haven't fully woken up and you're still hoping there's an E. And here's why: web development. No. You're trying to find the easy path. Ooh, web development sounds fun, and it's a 10-month thing I could do online. I could take this little dooby-booby-doo and like a boot camp, and then I'll be... No, because web development, I can program a website. It's very commoditized. They have tools now. It's like just using... it's essentially a graphics editing program now. See, you keep looking for the easy way. Maybe I can half-ass it here. Maybe I can half-ass it there. Maybe more directly, you want to save more time. Here's a much straighter path. Become a truck driver now. Now's the time to become a truck driver. Maybe go into the trades. But, I'm going to be web development, and maybe I'll do computer repair. I'm sorry, that's basic bitch computer stuff 101 that anyone can learn to do themselves in an afternoon. And I don't care if it's web development. I don't care if it's the IT guy or whatever. If you're going to mail it in, you will always be in your position that you are now. You will never make your 70 to 80 grand a year. You will always be living paycheck to paycheck, and you will not have enough money saved up for retirement. And you will be working a lot more than if you just bit the bullet and got yourself a real education, a real degree with some real certifications and committed it to the real path. And I know you're still lazy because you say the same thing. All the girls excuse themselves. Well, I'm just not good at math. No, you're lazy. What? You think people are just born? Oh, yeah, calculus. I did that. I got the math gene. No, you know why Asians are really good at math? This is the biggest canard when we're going, Asians must just be naturally gifted. No, you know why they're really good at math? They study. You know who else is really good at math? Anybody else who studies it. Stop lying to me. I don't care. You can lie to me, but God almighty, do yourself a favor and stop lying to yourself. Go grab a mirror. I'll wait. Hang on. I'm going to mute you. Go grab a mirror. Go grab a mirror. Okay. You can pause it. Come on back. All right. You ready? Now look in the mirror and point at yourself saying, I'm a lazy POS. I can't say it because I want this to get out there. Say it. Say it. Say it like you mean it. Because it's true. I'm a lazy POS. I'm a lazy POS. And I offer nothing of value to society. Say it. I offer nothing of value to society. And that's proven because I'm paid $15 an hour, which is less than what a starting Taco Bell barista makes. Which is proven because I made $15. Lazy POS. I'm a lazy POS. I'm a lazy POS. I'm a lazy POS. I have no value. I have no value. The Taco Bell guy makes more dang money. And so this is a very simple math formula. If you want to keep going the way, web development, part-time, and then we're going to get to this idea like you're going to tell the world what's going to happen. That's cute. Very simple math is this. For the remaining 60% of your life, because that's it. You've wasted all your youth. Youth is over now. It's 40. You're 40% dead. Do you want to spend 2 million calories of energy doing mundane stuff, living paycheck to paycheck for the remaining 60% of your life? Or do you want to spend 750,000 calories? Because what I'm going to recommend you do is you knock it off with the excuses. I'm not good at math. Oh, that's too bad, I guess, for you. So repeat after me. Saying I'm not good at math means I'm going to be poor. Repeat after, look in the mirror. Saying I'm not good at math means I'm going to be poor. Good. Okay. So if you put in the time now, and frankly, quit being a whiny little bitch, you learn and get up on your math skills, you go get your degree in computer science, you get yourself some certifications, you learn to program and code. By the time you're not 40, like in the next 3 to 4 years, you're going to have a lot easier life. And yes, the next 4 years will be hard. Yes, it will be difficult. No, you will not be playing the video games. No, you will not be chasing the girls. And your head is going to hurt. I don't know. Does anyone, like when they were younger, did anyone get headaches because they're studying so much? That happened to me, trying to figure out math. You're going to have headaches. You're going to suffer, and you are going to pay the price of your laziness by not being lazy anymore. And then you will salvage the last half of your life. And then you won't be living paycheck to paycheck. Life will be a lot easier. So that's the laziness. But here's the main, this is important for everyone to figure out. This has nothing to do with, because this is every generation. I can throttle my learning speed and pivot directions without an academic calendar holding me back. I'll just cheat on tests anyway, pretending I know something is the lamest thing I can do. In addition, I've considered a computer science degree, but it'll take 4 years minimum, and I suck at math. The merits of meritocratic way of life, like belonging and natural masculine order, appeal to me on a deep level. However, being institutionalized in this day and age does not. I've proven through religion that I can toe the line better than most, but I'm fundamentally more rebellious than I'm obedient. I can't turn off my brain for anyone. From my point of view, there are straighter paths to development, boobity, boobity, ba, ba, ba. All right, you're making the mistake. And this is in How Not to Become a Millennial. You are under the impression that you are more powerful, right, and more important than the 7 billion other people who live on this planet and the planet itself. That if you are wrestling the planet, you who are, I don't know, say you're 165 pounds, you are going to force through sheer will your desires on a planet that is 12 quintillion megatons or whatever, whatever the weight of the earth is. Now you have two choices here, son. You can knock it off with this Susie and Winnetka BS about what you're going to tell the world to do. I don't like this. I just don't like that. Here's another thing. Susie from Winnetka can get away with it a little bit because she got tig old bitties, and men will do that to get the tig old bitties. So there's an element where Susie, you are not Susie from Winnetka, right? And so you have two choices here. You can either tell this world what it's going to do. And, well, I really want some of this. I want to do that. I don't really like that. Or you can get the world to work for you. I'll give you a perfect example. I've made this mistake. I am, quite frankly, humor, funny, haha, and arrogance set aside, I'm a darn good economist. I'm one of the best. And I tried my darndest to stop the housing crisis. Now, I'm trying to stop an industry in the United States that employs multiple millions of people, had multiple trillions of dollars, all right, and people were making billions of dollars on those multiple trillions of dollars. I was wrong. I shouldn't have tried to stop it. Right? I should have tried to force my will, or what would be called ethics back then, and prevent a housing crisis. That I should not have done that. What I should have done is realize what they want me to do is approve all these loans. And if I had just done what the world wanted me to do, I would have been highly compensated. Oh, housing crisis would have happened, right? But it was going to happen anyway. Right? Same thing with nearly every young person today going to college. The worst lie parents tell their children is follow your heart and the money will follow. That's the worst lie, because money will not follow. Because what you're doing again is you are being in the epitome of arrogance. Me as an individual, I decree all the world support me and give me a job in something that I want to do. So we have a limitless number of teachers and activist majors and theater, are all these worthless, talentless people. And then yet they hypocritically want iPhones, gas, cars, lodging. Well, I don't want to do the hard work like carpentry or engineering. That's for other people to do. I want to just be a teacher. And then they have the arrogance and audacity to complain and whine, I don't make that much money. It's because you, instead of getting the real world to work for you, you're fighting the real world. Stop fighting the real world. Do what the world tells you to do. I'm not saying a completely obedient way, but for example, like I make an okay sum of money here doing the little thing that I do in my books and all, but I sell truth. I am so quickly moving to lies once I get done with taxes and all these things with Operation Evil, and I'm going to get paid a lot more. Had I just sat down and figured it out, oh, people don't want to buy financial services. They want to learn about frugality and discipline and investing. I would become an engineer. Oh, they want video games, computer programmer. Right? And you're like, I don't like this. Oh, the military, that's kind of institutional. Hey, are you going to make more money in the military? Do they pay? They do. Why don't you shut the F up and do what the world tells you? It's like that great scene in that great movie, Tropic Thunder, where it's like, shh, just got to listen to the world, Peck. Got to listen. Here's trying to tell you something. And it's something like, if you let this guy die with the drug lords over in Thailand, you get an insurance payout. Ask, you shall receive. Plea. Because Les Grossman knew to do what the world wanted him to do. You don't make money selling broccoli. You don't make money. I'm going to write it. Oh, God, all these people. I want to write a children's book. Hey, tell me you're poor and work avoidant without telling me you're poor and work avoidant. I'm going to get into web development. That ship sailed in the late 90s. It's over now. Right? So what you need to do is stop thinking the world gives one little piece of feces, little rat turd about what you want. Instead of you trying to, why do it's so unfair? I mean, these little petulant adult children, you're not finding a job. Truck driver, roofer, I have a degree in sociology. Get with the program, F what you like, figure out what you can do that the world will pay a lot of money for, and do it. If that means you got to go to school for a real job, a real degree, and it's going to be hard to do the math, well, I guess that's what you got to do. And I guarantee you, son, going to be a lot easier. What if you, oh my God, what if at the age of 18, you just put in your hard time? So you would have graduated at 22, you would have 11 years experience under your belt, and you would be making six figures. But you did it because lazy. And you thought you were Susie and Winnetka, and the world was just going to bend to your will. That's the number one lesson you got to get. And that's the number one lesson I had to get. I had to figure it out. I still haven't even executed on what the world wants. Haven't gotten around to it. I got it clawed and chiseled out some kind of meager living with this telling truth BS. I want me that Oprah money. I want me Democrat money. I want all the women of America giving me billions of dollars like Oprah to tell them sweet, sweet lies. I want all the people who want free government money vote me in, so I got myself some Nancy Pelosi money. Right? Disgust me, but I don't care. I'll get the money. And I should have majored in engineering, shouldn't have majored in finance. I too followed my heart and the money would follow, which it didn't. Why? Because I was trying to get the world to do what I wanted to do instead of getting the world to work for me by doing what it wanted. And the earliest time I figured it out was when I was paid like 3 to 4 times per hour to teach ballroom dance class than I was paid to be a credit analyst. Why do people like ballroom? Because it's fun. And at first I'm like, well, this is more important. Then you get the finances together. Nope. Wifey Pooh wants to be twirled around doing footwork on the floor, and husband wants to get laid, so they're going to take a dance class. That's what you got to do. Is you got to listen, Peck. Hear that? What does the world want you to do? Well, whatever it is that it wants you to do. And if you want to know what the world wants you to do, you go look up highest pay. Right now, it's truck drivers. That's the quickest way to make good money right now. And no, well, I'm only going to work 40 hours a week and I'm going to drive local. And I'm going on Saturdays when it's sunny. No. You're going to drive overtime. You're going to drive long haul, long distance. You're going to lose sleep. You're going to be away from home. You're going to live out of your truck. That's what you're going to do. And then you make the 6 figs like Alex Patino. Why? Because that's what the world wants. And now you got that powerhouse of an economic engine and all 7 billion people paying you and working for you. So there, your plan sucks because it ain't based in reality. Go back to the drawing board and you either go computer science and you study up on math, or you become a truck driver, you join the military, but don't you dare ever come up to anyone ever say, I don't like. Well, you're not a pretty girl with big bazooms, are you? So not half the population is going to bend and change reality for you in the hopes that they get the girl, sir. You're a guy. You get to deal with the real world. The real world kind of hates you. And so you better get on good terms with the real world by doing exactly what it wants you to do. F what you want. That's the simplest way to success. Forget what you want. Doesn't matter. Do what pays. And then go get that book. All right, let's go through the super chats. Let's go through the super chats and have ourselves a treat. All right, got a couple. D-Digital, $5. Just pulled the trigger on buying the book of numbers. How hard was it to pull that trigger, though? Is it like $12? Was this a big thing? Like, did you film it? Was it like a wedding? I'm about to buy this book. Click. Whoa. Thanks, D-Digital. Remember, if you write a review on Amazon, write the review you're going to write. And I don't care if it's 1 star or 5 stars. Just be honest with your review. And at the end, just say, a touch better than Rollo Tomasi's books, or just a touch better than Rich Cooper's book. Just if you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Even if you think my book sucks compared to that, if you could just add that little thing, that'd be good. Here, Antoine, hey, Latin. Well, I see your angle there. I see what you're doing. Yeah, he's gonna hopefully translate once him and I get time. Latin Americanese translations of your genius. All right, we'll get to it. Not like today. Here we go. Vince H. Where's your Captain Capitalism comic book run, Cappy? I kickstart that. I do have an idea for it's called Charlie Dixon. I won't say what it's about. It's very germane to today. Here's the problem with comic books. You need an artist. And artists are, what was that? What's that you say? Artists are lazy? Why, yes, they are. They are lazy. That's why they're artists. And so you can have a highly talented artist, but it's impossible to get them. It's impossible to get. And a comic book, like it started as a web comic, I would then actually turn it into like something that would be either a television series or a movie, because it is that here, Hollywood, sit down. It's a new idea. Whoa! But I need a comic book artist. And I won't lie, all of you, I appreciate your interest who've sent me emails like, hey, here's my drawings. Your drawings are kind of crap. One guy was a really good draw. I'm like, okay, this is too high quality. I need comic book, probably a little bit better than Dilbert, but it doesn't have to be like Bloom County. Somewhere in, I mean, it could even be like Foxtrot-esque quality. I just need comic book, not an epic Michelangelo type of Sistine Chapel comic, and not Adventure Time. Not I can draw that. I don't need you people. So yeah, maybe I gotta get a Kickstarter and hire. I sent out some emails to some pros, and they're just so busy. Terry Snyder, $50. Thank you, Terry. For once, it ain't split with Chad Elkins. Thank God. It's all my $50. Thank you, Terry. I very much appreciate it. Nod my head whenever you mention disgusting society parasites and entities on your videos, then realize I hadn't thrown in myself lately for all your pearls away. You don't have to. I mean, you really don't. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll take the $50, but you don't have to. All here. You all don't have to donate. All you got to do is just spread the good word of Cappy. Get my books out there. I make money on books. Or here's another way. This is the best way you can all make money, or not make money. This is the best way you could donate money without costing you a cent. Just go to my Amazon affiliate link. Just do all your Amazon shopping through there. Like if everyone who tuned in, like the 273 people, if you just book money and go through my Amazon affiliate link, I'd make way more than I do in Super Chats. And I make a fair, tidy sum in Super Chats. But you go to olderbrother.com/donate. That's my other website. And there's the link there to the Amazon thing, olderbrother.com/donate. And there you go. And then you're not, I don't believe in the Molyneux. Unless you donate, you're stealing, which isn't exactly what he claims. I'm being funny, of course. Yes, do the right thing. Yes, because if you really do appreciate, and I know that's a new dynamic of how people are competent, which I don't believe in the charity dynamic. I really don't. I mean, I'll take it. But I got a solution. If you don't want to feel obliged, but you would still like to help out and not cost you anything, as the economist, I got it. Amazon affiliate. Go buy all your stuff through there. Bookmark it. Know to go there first. Don't buy it on your phone. You got to buy it on the computer. Okay, Boomer. Well, I guess that's the real price, is you have to do it on the computer. That's the real price they pay. But it's on the phone. It's so convenient. But thank you very much for the $50. That will go. What will that do? New comments. Come on, computer. Oh, bleep it. Yeah, what will that go to? That'll go to, I don't know, gas. I don't have a lot of sexy stuff to buy. There's not a lot. Maybe I'll go to golf. The golf is expensive though. That won't even give me one round of golf. So I'm kind of laying off the golf for a bit. Digital, $5. I bought your other books on Audible. I want a book of numbers and physical copy. Just never got around to it. I'll rate it better than Rollo's book for you. Right. We don't actually have to rate it better. Just say in the description, a little bit better than Rollo Tomasi's books. That's all. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so I don't know why it's doing this. It's the super chats are barely coming up. Hatham Fabit, 2.79 Canadian dollars. And then we go. I think that's it. All right. Questions, answers. AssholeConsulting.com. Share this with a young person who's about to go and major in something stupid. Share this with a young person who's like, I believe in what my parents and teachers said, that I control the world and the world revolves around me. It's not a Gen Z-centric orbit of the solar system. It's a heliocentric system. Actually, we, gravitationally speaking, revolve around the sun, not the Earth. But let's just go with it wasn't helio. What was it beforehand? What is it? Earthiocentric? Before Galileo pointed out the truth and everyone hated his guts and we had to burn him at the stake or whatever we did to it. All right, that's it. See you guys later, tools.